Welcome, our viewers, and thank you for tuning in to this episode, the first ever episode of this nature. And we are so excited to be bringing you this. We have a powerful guest, so loaded, so anointed, so equipped just for you. And we are handling a hot topic. That is, what do men want? Because for the longest time, we have guests, we have read maybe books, we have tried to Google, and at times we just need a man to tell us what we need to know about them from a man's perspective. Speak it, speak now, speak out. Welcome to the Unspoken. So, welcome my guest, our Reverend Newton. Karibu sana kwa show.
Asante.
I'm so excited today. I'm so happy because we've done so many things together, but today we are doing this.
Yes.
So I just want us to begin from who is Reverend Newton?
Reverend Newton is a man, married, a family man, and a leader, and a preacher. I'm a visionary of Heart to Heart Church based in Kasarani. And I'm a life coach, and there's a lot that you will learn about me as we continue.
So to our topic, thank you so much, man of God. And I don't take you for granted. So are you married? Do you have children? Do you tell us that side of you before we go to the topic?
Yes, I'm married to the lady interviewing me. Yeah, I have 2 children, a girl and boy.
Yes.
And they're now entering their adulthood. And I thank God this far. Yes.
Awesome. So I'm very excited because I felt it's only right, like you as my husband, my babe, my confidant, also my pastor, I tied to him that you should be the one beginning this show and opening the stage for this, just like God ordained. And he created a man first for a reason. And that's why you are number one, because you're my number one. Hallelujah. So anyway, who is a man?
Well, a man, let me begin by putting it this way.
Yes.
A man is a leader. A man is a provider.
Yes.
If you look at the creation history in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, it talks on what the blueprint of God or the plan of God. Because God created man, of course it says God created man in his own image and in his likeness, and he gave him dominion. And he gave him a work. In chapter 2, the Bible says that God presented man to the world and to work it. In other words, God gave man the ability or the job to work what God had created. And so that is where it all began. So a man is a leader, a man is a provider, a man is a visionary. Yes.
Thank you for that explanation. And I'm so excited that God did everything in so much order. God is orderly. And that is why it's not excusable to be disorderly. Because when God created man before the woman, he knew what he was doing. And I believe there should be an order of doing things. And even as we crack down or break down who a man is, we want to learn, because maybe at times we do things without that order that God intended. As much as even most of us say we want to be like God, being like God means being orderly in the way we do things and even in the protocol of life. Protocol in our marriages, there should be a certain order of things. Isn't it so? Yes. So now, I want us to go to go deeper, because you have explained to us who a man is. So what do men look for? I know this is what we want to hear. Most ladies, if we are single, we want to know, what do men look for? If we are married, we also want to know, what do men look for? Because at times we may be doing things wrong and we think we are right. So what do men look for? Maybe when you're looking for a woman, a single lady you want to marry, what do men look for? Because at times we may thinking it's the lips, fingertips and hips, lips and fingertips, you know. Is it so? Is every man looking for hips, lips, fingertips, or what are men looking for when they are looking for a spouse? Or maybe you can just help us in that area.
I think that's a broad question.
Yeah.
But I'll try to tackle it as much as possible because it's so broad.
Yeah.
But I'll begin it this way, with the foundation.
Yeah.
The foundation that a man is given.
Yes.
Right from birth, upbringing, how and the values that have been placed on the man, the man to look for in life.
Yes, yes.
And so that is where it all begins, because the one will be brought up maybe in an environment that men don't value women. The other person will be brought up in an environment that men value women, and there is what they are told on how to vet a woman.
Yes.
Let me look at now on that side, because I believe that's where you're heading to.
Yes.
Because when a man grows up, I remember I said as we began that a man is a visionary. Even in a family setup, the vision of the family rests on the shoulders of the man. And so when a man is checking out a woman, a man would want to get someone who can be his helper, because that's how God configured life.
Yes.
A woman to be his helper. Remember, there's a task that God gave man. We have seen in the Bible. There's a task that God gave man, and God looked at the picture, and so it is not enough for the man to just to do it alone. He needs a helper. He needs someone who can back him up. He needs a cheerleader, somebody who can cheer him up. And so when a man for example, if a man wants to settle down, a man would want to get somebody who can take care of his children, who can take care of him, who can run with the vision that he has.
Yes.
And vice versa. Of course, he has to be a man who leads in even holding up the vision of his wife. And so that's why I say this is broad. I'll try to do as much as possible, because also a man, men are visual. We are visual.
Yes.
We want good things.
Yes.
You want a good-looking woman. You want a good somebody who's dressed nicely.
Yeah.
Now, nicely depending on your taste, on the emerging trends.
Yeah.
Because there are those who would want somebody who is exposing much of her body. Remember, the body of a woman is very expensive. It's very kitu cha maana. It's very important. And so there are those who don't mind seeing much of that. There are those who are like, okay, when they see much of that, what comes into their minds, they're saying this person is displaying the goodies. And so there are other buyers who are queuing somewhere, waiting.
Yeah.
So some of them I don't even know. So the man will not go, a serious man will not go for that woman.
Yeah.
But maybe if that person wants just an experience of just a few minutes and that's it,
Yeah.
and that's where now they end up hurting the women. And so a man will look, a sensible man or a responsible man
Yeah.
will look for that woman who respects herself.
Yeah.
And men, we are created hunters. The more a woman plays hard to get, the more it charges up our ego to go get the prey, so that once we get it, we feel we have achieved it. And so it makes us, but you see, if you get a woman who is very available, it will also scare you, because you may not show the woman, but it will still scare you.
Yeah.
So there's somebody else, the others, you've been available this way, this fast. And so there are those values that are placed on the man depending on the background, how
Yes.
the man grows up,
Mm-hmm.
the peers and the influence, the stimuli, what now informs his decision making pertaining women.
So these hips, lips, and fingertips is a scam in a way, and or is it dependent on culture, and maybe like you're talking about background, upbringing, and tastes and preferences. So it could be it depends on that, because maybe in the culture I've had somewhere like Nigeria whereby plus size women are termed as beautiful, and then there are other nations or countries where even Kenya, because we like being westernized, we are now looking at beauty as being petite. So everyone is hitting the gym because we want to be petite, because that is what is termed as beauty in a certain culture. So is it dependent on culture? Does it, how is it? Do men, these
Okay.
lips, hips, fingertips thing, is it a scam? Is it real? Is it?
That's a good question. Eh? I would say you've just said it. You
Yeah.
mentioned culture. There are cultural values.
Yeah.
I talked about values.
Yeah,
There are those cultural values that inform or influence
yeah,
the tastes of men. Eh? And so, yes, it depends with that. Remember, a woman, well, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
yes,
And when I was growing up,
yeah,
I thought, as a man,
yeah,
I grew up thinking that beauty is only the face.
yes,
But life has taught me
yeah,
a lot, because I have come to learn
yeah,
that beauty is more than the face.
yes,
Beauty is, okay, with the visual part of it,
yeah,
depending on the tastes of men,
yeah,
you will want someone who all the geographical features are properly placed by God. And also,
yes,
as I told you,
yeah,
what will scare a man? Because, nowadays you look at life and
Yes.
you see a very beautiful woman. She has it all,
yes,
but she's still single.
mm-hmm,
And she still has that cry.
mm-hmm,
In the face of people, she's smiley, but
mm-hmm,
there is a cry she has that why am I not being fished by a man anywhere?
yes, yes,
So there is that which attracts the men. I mentioned it. I mentioned someone who can be compatible with that man.
yes,
And if and the man is looking for that person,
Yeah.
that woman,
yeah,
in terms of the heart of that woman and her values, of course, he would want to see nice physical features. But also, what will scare him even more is if he finds out what kind of a woman this one is,
yes,
what her motives are, and that now even makes her even more beautiful if she makes sense for this man in terms of she's a homemaker, she's God-fearing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about myself,
yes,
and at large, let me talk about men, because there is that person. Remember, a man wants to one time settle down, to have his own kingdom, his own government, his family. That's his government, eh? And so he wants somebody who can now make that play out, that heart of that woman.
awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Thank you so much for that answer. And there's something you have mentioned about. You used to think that beauty is just a face, and with time you discovered that beauty goes deeper than just a face. And would you say, like, how many years have you been married?
Been married for 21 years.
Would you say like that journey through marriage has helped you look at beauty maybe in a deeper or a different way, in that perspective? Because now, if initially you thought it's a face, what made you feel that beauty is more than just a face, or it's just life generally?
You see, marriage is a learning experience.
Yes.
It's an institution. It's an institution where you get the certificate even before you start learning.
Yes.
And so with time, the man that God has made me to be, I am still learning. But at this point, I can say that what will make the heart of a man tickle about the woman he is living with is her values. Let me say that.
Yes.
Her values. I will still go back to those values again because it's very important.
Yes.
And how much input she has in his life.
Yes.
And more so, how much compatible the two of you can be.
Yes.
And so that's why you'll notice a couple that is compatible, you will notice the man is likable even to other women. And the woman is likable to other men because this man, there's a woman who is working behind the scenes. This woman, there's a man who is working behind the scenes.
Yes.
She looks comfortable. She becomes even more beautiful. And another man would want to associate or would want her, whether there are those men who don't care whether you're married or not. But what I'm saying is that what now brings out the beauty with time in marriage is now getting to be compatible and understanding the values and polishing also on the values, because life is dynamic. Things keep on changing and trends keep on emerging and changing. And you find that sometimes there's a concept that there's a modern concept of what marriage is. Some countries, some places in this world, it's like a contract. You get married for 2 years, you go your way. And some others, they pay you somebody comes and pays you to be his wife. And maybe when the money is over or when that duration of the payment is over, you just part ways. But for that person who has decided to live with this person, biblically, according to the Bible, is that God now brings out, it makes the both of you even become more likable and brings out the beauty and the handsomeness in the both of you.
Awesome. Yes. I love that answer. So I think we are following our viewers that it's in marriage that you get a certificate. You graduate before you enter into the institution. I loved that point, especially. And I loved, Reverend, that you said that things keep changing, trends keep changing, and people also keep changing. The young man I got married to, the young girl you got married to, probably after those 21 years, we have evolved. There are things I used to like when I was a young girl. Now I'm a mama. There are things I don't maybe like. There are things you used to like. I remember when you were a young man, energetic, vibrant, you would drive the car with the energy of a young man and overspeed, overtake, overlap, and all that. And I've seen you evolve into this mature, sober driving that I can just sleep and know, my husband is driving, I can sleep. I'm at rest because I know you don't have that, what is it called? The energy, you've become a sober person. So people keep changing. So as people change, I love that you've also brought in the aspect of God, because it's only God that can help you even figure out what has this person become after 2 years? Who is this person after 5 years? Who is this person after 10 years? You keep learning one another as you walk together and make it beautiful, even as you age and as you evolve. I think I loved that. So I want to ask the next question, which is the wife. What do men want now in a wife? We have seen the single lady where we have talked of lips, hips, fingertips. Maybe if someone was thinking that's what men look for, you have gotten the bigger picture about it. And now, you have spoken about compatibility, which was very key. Because now if you're not compatible, it will not work as much as you may have chemistry and all that. But if you're not compatible with this girl, it may not work. So single people out there, I know you're listening to this. And now we want to hear, now as a wife, I like telling my story that I got married. I came from a very different background, whereby my mom was a single mom. Where else, maybe you can tell us how your background was before even I go to the wife thing, so that now we can bring out that picture. Because now mine was a single mom's setup, but yours was different. Maybe you can tell the viewers that background just a bit, and then we go to that question of now what men look into the a wife.
Well, my background was, of course, different from yours.
Yes.
I had two parents, my father and my mother, God-fearing. They were church leaders, and up to date, they are still born again, still God-fearing, still upholding the same biblical Christian values. And every time we interact with them, I tell that they're still checking me, because they want to make sure they replicate, or they produce, or they make me what they would love me to be, even better than even them.
Yes.
And so my background, I had both parents, and once in a while we do Bible studies and also mission sometimes.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
so, and also my siblings, they're all born again.
Awesome.
Yes, and I thank God for that.
Awesome. So I like that, and I wanted him to bring out that, because I love that God brought us together with very different backgrounds. My background is from a single mom's household, a great woman. She's my heroine. I say so because if it's not for her, I wouldn't be who I am right now. God used her in a big way to impact my life in her own special way. But then again, there is that setup of a single mom, only girls in the house. So in the evening, you can just eat bread and sleep. And now here comes Julie. She has come, she's gotten married. And here comes a man now. You do not know what to expect, because for me, I can say I was a young girl. I was in my early 20s. I can't remember. Was I 21? Was I 23? I can't remember. But now I was very young. And now I've come into this setup whereby now this man needs to eat. And I love this example because I was thinking we are continuing business as usual. We have come in the evening and we can just say, let's eat bread. We shall cook tomorrow. You know, we would come in the house, mommy would ask, nani ako njaa? Tuna njaa sana, situlale, tutapika kesho. Tutapika kesho. And now here comes Julie in this setup that now I have a husband to take care of. And initially I thought, see, there is bread. Tulale, tutapika kesho. You know, like, and that's why these forums are important. Now, what do men want in a wife? And I would want now, like my daughter, who is now the age I was maybe when I was getting married, to hear this. What young Julie would have wanted to hear that time, would have needed to hear, to prepare herself that, hey, you're no longer in a girl's house. You have to cook ugali. Which by the way, I didn't even know how to cook ugali. There's a way girls cook ugali. There's a way you cook a ugali for a man. My ugali for girls was just 5 minutes, and it's there. And I thank God my husband taught me how to cook ugali. To this day, I'm the best cook of ugali. You should invite me, or make sure you come, I cook for you ugali. So anyway, what do you want, what are you looking for in a wife? Or rather, now we are talking to a woman there who is married, and maybe she does not even know what her husband would want. And that's why there is war, battle, and all that, so much happening, conflicts in their homes, because maybe a woman is not understanding what her man would want now that she's married. Please shed some light on that. How to support your man. Where are the boundaries? Do we overstep at times as we think we are supporting, you know? Yeah.
I would say this is in just one direction.
Yeah.
Not so many things. And I will try to be as simple as possible. A man looks for a teammate in a wife.
Awesome.
Simple as that.
Awesome.
Because a man is in a team, is in a match.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fighting even in life.
Mm-hmm.
He comes home, he wants someone to receive him.
Yes.
Or maybe they both come home.
Yeah.
They receive each other.
Yes.
And then they either do what needs to be done together.
Yes.
To
as
settle
a team.
down as a team.
Awesome.
Now, teammates will, first of all, the first thing, they will have to be cohesive.
Yes.
they will have to be to understand one another. Take your time, understand this person.
Yes.
Because both of you are born of different women,
Yes.
different mothers,
Mm-hmm.
different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
There is what maybe you didn't like, there is what I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
And both of you say it for better, for worse.
Mm-hmm.
So you better be ready to accept the worst part of it,
Yes.
or other things. But what I want to say is that I now begin now to start now understanding your woman,
Yes.
and the woman to understand the man.
Mm-hmm.
And so there are things that I've seen women may not really understand about men,
Yes.
especially when the man goes silent.
Mm-hmm.
When the man goes silent about some things, when you guys are tackling things,
Yes. Things are heavy.
heavy things in
Yes.
life, there is that one time that the man will go silent. He'll come home, he will not say anything, he'll eat, he'll watch TV, he'll go to sleep, wake up in the morning and go. He may go and even come even much later. In some instances, sometimes he may not come back. Maybe he may come after some days. There is that war, there is that fight, there is something that he's fighting with. And what the man needs, apart from before the court case begins in the house, he needs now the woman, first of all, to take time to understand, why is this person behaving the way he or she
Yes.
he is behaving.
Yes. Yes.
So first he will need this person, he needs his wife to understand him.
Mm-hmm.
He will need, because there are changes. Who I am today is not
Yes.
who I was
Yes.
21 years ago.
Yes.
There are changes. Some changes occurred to me even without me even realizing.
Knowing. Yeah.
Then I realized, oh, it's because of certain challenge,
Mm-hmm.
a certain thing that has maybe stretched me,
Mhm.
or such things.
Yes.
There are changes that happen even in the cycle of a man.
Yes.
And so the woman will need to take time to understand him. And you see, most men, actually men, it's men, we really guard what we have.
Mm-hmm.
We really guard who we are.
Yes.
We really guard our wins and our failures.
Yes.
All together. We guard
Mhm.
them. And we wouldn't want to be seen. Like me, for example, you failed or something like that. And that is why it is very easy to lose the heart of a man as a woman, or as a wife. It's very, very easy to lose the heart of a man if you disclose his weakness
Yes.
to a third party.
Mm-hmm.
You see, men, do you know, men cry.
Mm-hmm.
Men can cry physical tears.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But now the most dangerous tears are internal ones
Mm-hmm.
of men. Men cry. They
So-
will not show it.
Pause right there.
Yes.
So men cry.
Men cry.
You know, we are told in Africa, mwanaume ni kujikaza, mwanaume ni nini. So, so men cry, eh?
Hiyo kujikaza nimekuambia.
Yes.
Ni machozi ya ndani. And that is
It's dangerous.
That one is very dangerous.
That's why they are stabbing and doing
why
all
they are
manner of
killing.
things.
Yes. That's why they are,
So
that's
you
why a
would
man will walk
encourage.
out of the house.
Ah, awesome. So you would encourage. Let the man cry. He has emotions too. You know, you're speaking to a man there that has been told, kauka kama mwanaume. So what pastor is telling you, it's okay to cry. You are human. Bring it out. You may not cry in front of the public or whatever, but find your own way of crying. I believe that's the message
Perhaps
you're telling them. Maybe.
Let me bring it into
Yeah.
clarity.
Yeah.
I don't mean a crybaby all the time.
Yes.
I mean
And running to the mother's house. I
yes,
remember a
yes,
case.
yes. I don't mean that. What I mean is that, of course, if your wife understands you,
Yes.
he knows your vulnerable level where things have beaten you, life has beaten you,
Yes.
and a woman would feel much safe
Mm-hmm.
if she sees the man is avoiding tears, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time he is grieving about something.
Yes. He's
The man
real.
is disappointed about something.
Mhm.
He's showing it up.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why you find that sometimes a man would walk away for 2 hours,
Yes.
go watch football, go do things out there, and come back. That
Yes.
man has gone to find his way of crying out there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Come back as a strong man
Yeah.
to the woman, because if you keep crying in front of
And
the
then
presence of
you
your wife,
cry, both of you there, you're
she will
crying.
feel unsafe. she gets a friend, another man, a colleague who never cries but goes through things, she
Yeah.
will envy that person and
Yes.
she would be attracted to that person.
Wow, awesome. Thank you for shedding light on that. I love that. Welcome to Stardom Hotel Kasarani, Nairobi's hidden gem. Enjoy elegant 4-poster beds, in-room entertainment, and a mini bar. Dine in a serene atmosphere, away from the city's hustle. Relax in our lush gardens, or host private meetings in style, very conveniently. Located off Thika Superhighway on Kasarani Mwiki Road. Stardom Hotel, Nairobi's hidden treasure of privacy and opulence. For more information, contact 0738 32 9135 or 0720 770354. Thank you and welcome.